Double kill.
Hey guys, Nick here, and today I'm bringing you a very special video. This is the best sniper gameplay that I have ever gotten in any Halo game ever. This was me playing BTB last night. You know, I'm recording for a montage, so my main focus is hitting montage clips, as you'll probably see in this video. I get so many triples, I even get one overkill, and I do a lot of really cool stuff. So it's not just a plain old sniper gameplay, it is one with actual cool clips in it. Well, cool in my opinion. So this is my best ever sniper gameplay in my opinion. Maybe I've uploaded something better than this in the past that you might remember, I'm not too sure, but I get 65 kills in the end, and we also have a pretty insane ending to this video. I don't want to ruin it, but you guys are just going to have to watch it. I know it's over 15 minutes long, but trust me, this is one of those Halo gameplays that you watch and you're just into, because normally I can't stand to just sit and watch a gameplay. Obviously I love Halo, but it just makes me want to go and play the game. But whenever I finished this game, I went back and watched the entire recording, and I just found myself sucked into it. And it's kind of weird to talk about your own gameplay in that way, but I was just so into watching my own gameplay because it was such an exciting game. Something about using a sniper rifle, getting clips, and then the way this game ended, it was just really, really cool. So as soon as I got this, I was like, I need to upload this to my channel. It needs to be put out there for people to see. So hopefully you guys don't mind just a gameplay commentary, because I don't ever do these ever. I normally either talk while playing, or I, just do highlights or something like that. I never sit down, commentate over my gameplay, because I used to always do that, but just not anymore. I guess I just got out of the way of doing that. I just didn't really enjoy doing that, because if you didn't know, whenever I first started doing YouTube, I did Call of Duty. I know, burn me at the stake, but I did Call of Duty videos, and I did commentaries over them. So it would just be getting a gameplay. It was always terrible gameplay, because back then I had no sense of standards. I had no sense of trying to impress people with my skill at the game. I just thought, hey, people don't care what I put up in the background as long as they can hear me talking. That's all that matters. But now I kind of realize, if you want people to stick around and watch the actual video instead of just listening to you, you need to have something entertaining in the background. So I only developed that whenever I started doing Halo 4 videos in 2014. So damn, that's over 2 years ago. That's crazy. I started my channel on the 2nd of January, so quite a long time ago. It's I'm getting pretty old now. I'm an old man when it comes to doing YouTube, but that's beside the point. So over the years, I developed different things. I've started doing different styles. I even did Minecraft videos for a while. I did Skyrim tip videos for a while. I actually had a lot of success with that. I actually have one Skyrim video with nearly 300,000 views, which is pretty odd to think about. I mean, there's a Skyrim video out there from me that has 300,000 views nearly. I think that's crazy. The one thing I love about YouTube so much is the idea of so many people knowing who you are, and it's not like a weird ego thing. I think it's just really cool that this platform gives you the ability for people from around the world to know who you are and interact with you in a way that just isn't possible any other way. So that's why I love doing YouTube so much, because one, I get to interact with people from around the world, and two, I get to make friends from around the world. I have friends from Australia, America, yeah, that covers a big area. So anywhere in between that, I have friends, which is really, really cool. And if you watch my videos and you're from some country that's not very big, I don't even know what the smallest country is in the world, but if you're from a country that's not very big, I think it's awesome that you're able to listen to me and watch my videos and know who I am, because I'm from Northern Ireland and there's like 2.2 million people that live in my entire country. Now let that sink in. 2.2 million people from an entire country, whereas it's quite a few million. It's multiple million people that live in London, and that's just a city. So my country is minuscule, it's tiny, so that's why you don't really see that many YouTubers from around here. And I absolutely love seeing comments from people from my country, because it's like, that's really cool that people from Northern Ireland, it's tiny to start with, have managed to find my videos, and we're able to connect in that way. And even if you're not from my country, I still love you just the same. I think it's really, really cool. But yeah, that's basically why I love doing YouTube. And I know I'm not talking about the gameplay whatsoever, but I kind of hate just being like, okay, so now I'm planning to do this, I'm waiting for the sniper rifle, I'm meleeing, I'm switching my weapon, I'm meleeing again like a freak. No, that's kind of boring to me. So I prefer just to get the gameplay, talk about whatever's on my mind, and just let it roll in the background. So hopefully you don't mind that too much, because as I said, it's been a long time since I've done these kind of commentaries. I'm kind of out of the loop with doing it, because back in the day, that's all people did. No one really did highlights or, you know, commentaries or anything like that. It was all just gameplay commentary, and it was who could get the best gameplay and who could do, you know, the next big thing. And I'm talking Call of Duty here, so it would be who can get the weirdest nuke. And this guy, I laughed so hard at that guy, because it looked like he just gave up on life. He's like, you know what, I'm dead anyway, I may as well just make his job easier. So I decided to Xbox record it, because I was laughing that hard. I'm actually surprised I didn't even die. But then this ghost rolls around, he's like, you're not getting away from me, bitch. So it was a pretty weird game. It was a weird game, and it was one of those things where I didn't actually realize how well I was doing until it was like the last couple of minutes or so, and I was like, holy crap, I actually have a lot of kills here. Maybe I should try and focus on getting as many. So if you ever see me not copying a flag or doing something like that to help the actual CTF game move along, it's because I was trying to get as many kills as possible. Don't blame me, don't, you know, kill me in the comments. I wanted to get a lot of kills in this game, and if you're carrying a flag, you can't really do that, so please don't blame me. It was just one of those games where I decided to take up the main role as the protecting person of the flag carrier, I guess. That's what I'm going to call it. That's my excuse for not carrying the flag. I was more of the bodyguard this game. I absolutely choked the overkill there, which is always frustrating. Recording for this montage has gone really well so far. I've hit some pretty nuts clips, if I do say so myself. If you watched my previous montage that me and Bill Rebel did, the clips were pretty meh. It had basically one good clip, and that was the last clip, and that was a Killtastrophe on Recurve, and that was basically the only good clip in the entire montage. And the others were just normal overkills in BTB or even Warzone. I use Warzone overkills, so you can kind of tell what my standards were back then, not very high. But now, I've actually found myself not using Killtaculars in BTB, just because I haven't found them to be good enough for the video, so my standards have been raised well above what my previous one was, and the clips I have are all awesome. They're actually pretty unique in their own ways. I'm trying to keep it a very unique montage, trying to have some little quirks and cool things in there, and it's not just going to be me hard scoping an overkill on Warzone or anything. It's going to be, you know, actual cool clips that are fun to watch and are unique every single time you watch it. So hopefully you'll enjoy the music I've picked out. Me and Bill Rebel have picked out is pretty insane. It's, you know, it's kind of like a big epic song. It's not dubstep or electric. It's a big orchestral kind of thing. So yeah, I am hyped. It's gonna be a very cool video. So the trailer for that should hopefully be out very, very soon, within the next 2 weeks or so. That's my estimate for it. So keep an eye out for that. It'll be a very good video and very good, entertaining watch. Hopefully, anyway. Hopefully you guys don't hate it too much, because I've been putting a lot of time into recording for this. It's taken a lot out of me. I tell you, recording for a montage has to be the most stressful thing in the world, because you have to set a bar for the standard of clips that you want to hit, and then you have to keep that bar. So you might be like, oh, I got an overkill, I can just throw that in maybe, but you can't just throw a clip in. You actually have to keep to your standards, because say this isn't what the montage is, but say every single clip was a Killtrocity, and it was very, you know, every single clip was a Killtrocity, and then all of a sudden you see like a random crap overkill just because I got bored and decided to throw that in. It would throw off pretty much the entire montage. It would look terrible. So trying to keep up that standard is definitely the hardest part, but hey, it's fun. You know, it's a project that I'm excited to be working on. It's cool to be working on something instead of just doing my normal videos. It's nice to have something different that I'm having in the works. I do have a couple other videos in the works that are taking way longer than I ever expected to make, mostly because of my laziness. I don't want to give anything away. I actually did a teaser for one of them in my Q&A video, but that video didn't actually do that well, but I'm not too upset about that, because the teaser for that video, it only got saw by a select few people who watched that video. So if you want to see a teaser for it, go watch my Q&A video. If I can remember, I'll put the link to it in the description down below. That was a nice triple kill, if I do hand it to myself. You probably noticed that I get an absolute ton of triples in this game, and that's just my luck. That's how it works with me. And if you ever wonder why I fade, it's because I die, so I don't want to bother showing the 7-second respawn time or whatever it is. But yeah, that's basically what's going on with me at the moment. If you're wondering about my job, I always get a lot of messages wondering about how my unemployment is going since I got laid off. I made that video, Life is a Bitch, or whatever it was called. And I get a lot of messages from you guys, even still, on Xbox, comments, anything like that. And every single one is appreciated more than you'll know. It is so nice waking up and then coming on Xbox and seeing that I have a message from someone that has never contacted me before, but just being like, hey Nick, hopefully everything is going well for you. I hope the job hunt is going great, blah 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 blah. And it means a lot. It seriously does, knowing that I have people out there that just, they don't even, it's not because I upload Halo gameplay, it's just they care about me, and it means an absolute ton that you're all out there wondering how I'm doing. So it's doing very well. I might have a job coming up very, very soon, hopefully. I don't want to jinx anything. I'm not going to mention any more about it, but as soon as I know more about it, I will relay it back to you guys, because I care. I like to share what's going on with my life with you guys as well. I like that I have this platform, not only just to share myself with people from around the world, but also that I just have a group of friends out there, like 1,000 people that are willing to hear what I have to say. The fact that I get around 1,000 views per video now, it just kind of came out of nowhere. For a long time I was getting like 200 views, and then all of a sudden it just kept going up and up and up, and now it's like 1,000. So it's just going way better than what I could ever imagine. So it's just, I'm loving YouTube right now. I really am having so much fun with it, and I just couldn't imagine having a different hobby from YouTube. If any of you have ever thought about doing YouTube, or thought about doing something like this, might be graphic design or anything like that, just go ahead and do it. Seriously, it is the best hobby in the world. One, because you make so many different friends. I wanted to get the collateral there, and for some reason I couldn't get the overkill. Like, what is going on? But if you've ever thought about doing YouTube, just seriously go out and do it. It, one, raises your confidence like nothing else. Before I did YouTube, I wasn't a non-confident person, but my public speaking was horrible. You may think I'm still a bad speaker, but I've just woke up, so that's my excuse for this video, so don't go hating on me in the comments. But my public speaking used to be absolutely horrible. It was tragic. I could not get words out for the life of me. I used to talk too fast, I used to mumble my words too much, and I just wasn't clear. I just was not a clear speaker whatsoever. But once I started doing YouTube, everything changed, because I would be talking every single day, making videos that were 10 minutes long. I mean, this is a 15-minute video, and I've talked for 12 minutes straight now. And if you asked me like 6 years ago to talk for 12 minutes straight and still be able to breathe, it would not be possible. I just could not do it. So YouTube is great in that sense. I definitely recommend YouTube if you're not a very good public speaker, if you have a little bit of a stutter or something. YouTube is great for working that out, unless it's, a stutter that is not just able to get rid of like that. But some stutters, whenever you're younger, it just takes a bit of time to grow out of it and, sort of develop a bit. So YouTube is great for practicing your speech, and talking. Just talking is what you need to do, really. So YouTube is great for that sense, and your confidence as well. Confidence is key when it comes to YouTube. If you're not a confident person, then it's very difficult to get anywhere on YouTube, because the viewer has to feel like the person making the video is kind of guiding them along, and it can't be a video where, imagine you're watching a commentary and I was like, hey guys, it's Nick here, and today I'm bringing you a kind of cool Halo gameplay, and I thought it was pretty nice, so hope you guys are going to enjoy it as well. I'm not saying if you talk like that you're a weirdo, but when it comes to making YouTube videos, for my personal preference, I prefer the person who can, really clearly speak their words and really, enunciate what they're saying. That was a lucky no-scope, but unfortunately I die on the guy. But if you notice, it is 2-2 right now. It's very close, and it's kind of very intense right now, the game. So it has to go into overtime, and I don't know about you, but whenever a game goes in overtime, I go into full panic mode. I start freaking out a little bit. I'm like, oh god, because I absolutely hate losing in Halo. It is the bane of my life. It is the worst thing that I could possibly ever imagining happening to someone when it comes to video games, not talking real life. But it is so nerve-wracking, and it's 2-2. We have 3 minutes to get a fly cap, and it's been a long-ass game. Everyone's tired of playing, and it's getting pretty intense. And I managed to kill those guys, get one other guy here, looking around for the overkill desperately, miss, and I managed to get it. I get the overkill. I die after, but I get the overkill, and that's all that matters. That's all that ever matters to me. But yeah, YouTube, go ahead and do it. Seriously, if you ever want to start YouTube, go, just start it. And if you guys ever want me to have a look at your channel, I will. Like, just leave a comment being like, hey Nick, I don't like people who could comment saying like, hey, check out my channel. I want you to go subscribe to me. I absolutely hate those comments. But if you private message me on YouTube, if you just go to my channel, go to the about and then hit send message, send me a message saying, hey Nick, check out my channel if you want to, you know, I would like your advice, I would like your opinion on what I can do differently. People have done that before, and I've gone to their channel, I've left a comment, I've watched their content, and I've tried to be as helpful as I can. Go ahead and do that. Send me a message through YouTube, or even tweet me, whatever you want, and I'll be happy enough to check it out. Just don't comment on my videos being like, hey everyone, go subscribe to my channel, because I think that's really cheap, and I feel like it's really unfair on the person making the video. But as you can see, we managed to win the game there. The game was over, we won, which was amazing. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the gameplay. Hopefully you enjoyed the big commentary that I did. I haven't done one this long in a very long time. But yeah, my name's been Nick, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!